Okay folks, this is my fourth attempt at recording this video. This is actually going to be live streamed now. This is a paid for sponsored video by Zoweetek, that's Z-O-W-E-E-T-E-K of China. They've made this and provided a beautiful Bluetooth multi-device keyboard. It's quite good. It has a beautiful set of keys. It's got this touchpad, capacitive touchpad, and the key left and right mouse buttons are controlled down here. You place the phone or whatever you've got for use into the top here, and it stays in position quite nicely. My phone has a ruggedized case on it, so it doesn't get damaged. It does find it a bit hard to fit in here, but this is fine. This has got quite grippy rubber inlays around the edges, which is fine. It's a Bluetooth keyboard, so it's for pairing with iOS, Windows or Android, which you can select. The biggest problem I've had with it so far has actually been getting it paired. Not because it's difficult, but because the instructions are, well, they don't make much sense in English, let's put it politely. I'm going to give Zoweetek some feedback on the manual because it's the biggest thing letting it down. The build quality is really good. If I just type on this as well, feels really nice. It's not a clicky keyboard, but it's very reminiscent of my Apple keyboard that I had a few years back. It's really nice. I mean, if I click my mechanical, that's really annoying, isn't it? Let me just find something else that doesn't click. That's clicky, but that's slappy. It's quite nice. The keys are nicely spaced. You can see quite a gap between each one. You can feel them bottoming out. It's good. I like this. Charging it has been a case of using my phone charger, and from my, when you plug it in, you get a green for go, or you get a red for problem. Unfortunately, when you first turn it on, you hold this for 1 second. That means it's on, but it's red. A little bit confusing. It then goes off. To pair it, and I think my phone is still paired, so I'll make it forget. This is a live show, folks, so I'm sorry about that. And I make it forget the keyboard. Please forget. There we go, it's forgot it. So there's nothing on here, it's empty. What we then have to do is hold the function key and touch caps lock, and this begins to flash. This is a different light than the power light. You've got power, Bluetooth, capital, numlock, and this is flashing when it wants to pair up. So if we now refresh my phone, you can see the Bluetooth keyboard has appeared. Touch the Bluetooth keyboard, and it gives us this code. And it's not clear what to do with this code, and it's different every time, but we type this into the keyboard itself. So 85444, enter. This is now pairing with my device. It's found it. Works every time. I've not had a problem with this. If you have got other devices, there is a way of sliding this to channel 1, channel 2, channel 1, channel 2. So you can just do that, just flick it over. Here's my biggest gripe. It is a big gripe. It's a problem. How do I know this is on? Okay, have a look. No, it's upside down, but have a look. Is there any clues? There isn't. So if we look at the keyboard up here on the screen, you can see 1, 2, and then so we're moving from right to left. Bluetooth 2, Bluetooth 1, they're channels, power, on off, power indicator, Bluetooth indicator. They're off. If I now push and hold the power button, 1, 2, 3 ish, it's gone off. That flashing meant it's off. It's now off. It's going to take less power. It will still drain of power, but it's less power now. Considerably less. Using the capacitive touch screen, touch does take more power than just typing keys. I'm going to actually do a few more in-depth tests of it over time. But you know, it looks good. It looks the part. The keys feel nice. The build quality is good. I can gripe about the light. There not being a light and it being fiddly to understand instructions. If these are your worst problem with a device that's at this price point, it's a good device. I'm going to give it 5 stars because I do like it, and well, get a good keyboard's difficult. Get a good USB, you know, Bluetooth keyboard. It's difficult. You know, to get over this, easy. So it's getting 5. It's good. What else to say about it? Isn't really. There's nothing conclusive to say about it. It's good. It works well. It works with the phone. You can switch iOS, Android, Windows. It's Windows 8 and above only. I have not been able to pair this with Windows 7, but I do have other tests to carry out. I'm going to use it with an actual mouse, use it with another device. So I'll get back to you. For now, though, this is the Bluetooth ZW07 multi-channel universal desktop slot keyboard for tablet PC, or more easily the Zoweetek. As you can see, the Zoweetek ZW07. It's no big deal.